В салоне «Доктор Хэт» 10 сентября прошла презентация нового цифроаналогового преобразователя Hort CPA 5000. Основатели бренда Hort Electronics Джон Франкс и Роб Оттс рассказали о работе над новым проектом и об особенностях производства Hi-Fi техники.
Incredibly small errors, which as an engineer I used to think were insignificant, too small to worry about. What I've found is that incredibly small errors are very, very important and make a big difference to the sound quality. And it's easy to underestimate the effect of very tiny errors.
The basic problem is that most DAC designers aren't actually DAC designers, they're just general engineers that have chosen to use a DAC chip made by a large manufacturer. As soon as he makes that choice, he cannot fundamentally affect what goes on inside that chip. He can improve little features around, but it's like moving the deck chairs around on the Titanic. It's not going to solve the fundamental problems that basically there's a hole in the boat.
Помимо лекций, от создателей нового ЦАПа компании Next Hi-Fi и Dr. Head провели розыгрыш призов: усилителя для наушников Моджи и 15 и 30% купонов на скидку. Главный приз достался Владиславу Истомину.
When you're designing digital electronics, you write code. It's kind of like software. But when you initially code something, you spend about a third of your time on coding, and then writing the code, and then 2/3 of your time on simulating it and testing it. And you're doing something, and it won't work. Something fails, and you're racking through the code and trying to find it. And you can spend all day trying to find where the error is, and you give up, you just go to bed, go to sleep, and then you wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. I normally wake up at 4 in the morning and start work at 4, and you have the solution in your head. You just go up and you do it, and it's great. That's happened a lot of times where asleep your brain is working on the problem, or you come up with, oh, I haven't tried that. That's what I ought to try to find out what's wrong. Sometimes, of course, your solution in your dream doesn't work, but a lot of times it does work.
Джон Франкс также отметил, что новые ЦАПа Моджи – это значительный скачок в разработках компании, поскольку они доступны для каждого.